The Windrush Scandal was a stain on the UK's immigration system. Thousands of people who have lived in the UK for decades were forced out of their jobs, lost their homes, or were refused healthcare. We need to make sure this never happens again. At the heart of the Windrush Scandal was the hostile environment, which is a series of checks, charges, and data sharing that blocks people without immigration documents from accessing all sorts of essential services. It also outsourced immigration checks to employers, landlords, and frontline service providers, a move which evidence suggests leads to a greater risk of racial discrimination. Despite the damage caused by the Windrush Scandal, all of these policies are still in place. That is why at IPPR, we're calling for root and branch reform. We need to address the key legislation which underpins the hostile environment. That means shifting the legal responsibility for immigration checks back onto the government. Landlords and employers aren't trained to be border guards. We've got to tackle the culture at the Home Office. Multiple reports, including the Wendy Williams Windrush Review, have shown that the Windrush Scandal resulted from institutional failings. Wendy Williams said this revealed an institutional ignorance and thoughtlessness towards the issue of race. So that's why the Home Office needs internal reform, with regular checks and independent scrutiny to ensure decisions don't negatively impact minority ethnic groups, and all new policies must be justified with strong and robust evidence. Finally, we need to simplify the routes for people to get secure and legal immigration status. Too many people who have lived here for years risk falling in and out of legal status and are in vulnerable situations or are being blocked by financial and legal hurdles. Instead, we need to reshape the current routes, providing clearer pathways for people to gain immigration status and access support. So the Home Office has agreed to take on the lessons learned from the Windrush Scandal and will review the hostile environment. But it's important that with the review comes serious change that paves the way for a fairer immigration system that guards against institutionalised racism. We must make sure that there is never a repeat of the Windrush Scandal. Check out the full IPPR report to read our blueprint for ending the hostile environment and reforming the Home Office.